Hey, just a quick thank you to everybody who subscribed to the channel. We just could not do an independent year-round college football show without you, so thank you.
Welcome to the Solid Verbal. And now, Dan and Ty.
Let's go to our friends over at Syracuse, Dan.
Okay?
Syracuse. I think I like the idea of Syracuse more than the actual Syracuse this year.
Did you see Fran Brown's quote this morning?
I did not see Fran Brown's quote.
I don't know if Andy Staples, our friend Andy from On3, asked him this question, but he noted Fran Brown's answer. He said, what did you learn from last season? Or what did you take away from last season? And Fran Brown, who is not known to be like the politician that James Franklin is.
No.
He's shoot from the hip, very direct, very specific. Said, you got to have backup quarterbacks.
He's right.
Ricky Collins no longer there, so it doesn't, I don't think he was trying to be mean, but not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
I love Fran Brown. And that's part of why I say I like the idea of Syracuse. I love Fran Brown. I love that Steve Angeli is back.
Yep.
After going down after a couple games last season. I really like their new defensive coordinator, Vince Kehres, comes over from Toledo. And I like that they're top 30 in the country in returning production. Bill Connolly has them at about 25% to make a bowl, which feels about right to me, maybe a little bit low. All that's really good. All good vibes around that. The issue is that the questions Syracuse does have are all very significant.
Right.
Very significant. Is Steve Angeli really back to full health? Sounds like he is. Sounds like he's a full go, but I don't know. Achilles injuries, that's a thing. Okay. We've seen that go south before. If he is out there, who are his targets out wide? Will the line hold? Will they play defense this year? All of these things, I think, are really significant questions. On the health thing, like I said, it sounds like Angeli's going to be a full go. He said it about a month ago that he's good. So hopefully that won't be a concern. The target question, like these guys are not burners. They're big guys. They're going to win 50-50 balls, but it's not like they're going to stretch the field and provide that verticality. I think the line will probably be okay, even though they lose a lot. There's at least some starting experience up front. They're big enough that they should be able to hold. The thing that I guess I'm most excited to see outside of the Angeli experiment is the question around defense. Because Syracuse playing defense has not exactly been a synonymous situation.
Even when the team is good, the defense hasn't been good. When they Kyle McCorded their way to fun success a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Bringing over the guy from Toledo is one of the low-key bigger hires in this conference.
Vince Kehres? How do you pronounce Kehres?
I believe it's Kehres.
Kehres, excuse me.
Very much runs a hybrid system, one that clearly had an identity of its own over at Toledo. It's a big part of why Toledo was always in the mix in the MAC. He's a big believer in run defense and third down defense.
Same. Hand up. Me too.
Who isn't?
Yeah. Get off the field.
He wants to do that. He wants to keep things simple. We often hear a lot about guys who run complicated schemes. Guys are too busy thinking out there, not doing enough playing. He's not one of them. So I'm fully expecting we're going to see a jump on defense. This guy definitely has a track record for it. The schedule is really tough, especially over the final month or so of the season. I would say it's pretty tricky throughout, but especially the latter part of this thing is really difficult. There's just not much runway. So even though it pains me to say this, I hope I am wrong. I've got him at 5-7.
I think that's fine. There's just too many questions. Look, they're counting on a lot of small school guys to work out at important positions, and hopefully they do. I always enjoy a fun Syracuse team. It's a lot to ask. The schedule is difficult. The quarterbacks they'll face is not easy, especially if some of the question marks work out. It's going to take a minute to bounce back from last season, even with a healthy Steve Angeli. That's a tall ask to be like an 8-win Syracuse team last season with how that roster was constructed. I enjoyed the hire. I thought it was a really savvy hire going after the Toledo DC. Yep. They finished with Notre Dame, Marcus Freeman, and quality MAC coaches. Doesn't always mix super well.
Settle.
I can send you some literature.
Yeah.
Shout out. What is that? He's the new Seahawks running backs coach and assistant head coach, Thomas Hammock.
Thomas Hammock, yep.
yeah, you got to be fun before you can be good. And I hope Syracuse is more fun this season. Receiver's a big question. They got a 5-star Calvin Russell. Unfortunately, got hurt over spring, so they were hoping for some immediate contributions from him. I don't know if he's playing this year, but I hope some of those smaller school dudes work out, because I want there to be a high floor in this conference. And if there isn't a high floor in this conference, it's probably because Syracuse didn't figure it out, and maybe Boston College and Stanford didn't figure it out this season. So hoping for a higher floor for every conference. Thanks for watching, and thank you for at least considering subscribing to the channel. It means a ton.